Welcome back. Build Enterprise-D from Fanhome, book 26. We're going to knock out pack 100. This one should be fairly easy affair. Just got off work a little bit ago. Not sure what I want for dinner. What I need to make for dinner. Feeling a little off, you know? Like the world's falling apart. All the tragedy and stuff going on down in Texas. It's awful, all that flooding and so I'm gonna work on this. Maybe it'll take your mind off of a little bit, maybe mine. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Sorry to open it up with such a bummer, but just kind of how I'm feeling right now. A little off, like the whole world is off. Everything's kind of out of kilter. There's some giant, like, object that's entered the solar system. I don't know what you can believe on the internet anymore, though. Supposedly 12 miles long, gonna skirt by Mars. Earth will be on the other side of the sun, so it's not gonna come near us. But what is that? You know, really, 12 miles long? We'll just see if it you know, abruptly changes course. Who knows? Probe. Maybe they're looking for some whales, some humpback whales. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Got this piece. Looks like we'll keep that for a future issue. I love that when they give us extra parts to hang on to. Chuck that in the trash. This is metal. This sucker's gonna be heavy, heavy once it's done. Heavy. Alright, now let's come over here. Let me lower this whole tripod down. There we go. Alright. We're gonna put in, roll out some of these lifeboats here. Two, three, four, five. Go ahead and roll out that extra one. Keep it for some other time. Red is going to go down. It's going to be oriented like that towards the larger radius of the deck panel. I'll lay all these in. And one more. Okay. We got these black back panels here. This one has an R on it for right. It's gonna go like that. So weird. That's gonna hold that down. A couple of IM screws. M for metal. So we'll get our 3-in-1 oil out, like Den Scourge likes to say. If you don't say it, I know he's thinking it. Use that 3-in-1 oil and dip the tip. I got some ladled into this little tray here from a previous issue. That'll help. That'll help get it seated in there. Snuggy puggy. Another IM screw. Dip the tip. Yeah, I do have family down there in Texas. Of course, I'm from Texas, but got family down there. I'm in this big group chat. It's gotten to the point where I've lost touch with a lot of people. I got numbers in there that I don't even have programmed in my phone anymore. Or they changed their number, actually. But anyway, fortunately my family is okay, but they're still right there in the hill country area. so they're doing what they can to help out. But it's just, ugh, tragedy down there. The flooding. It's crazy how the water, Mother Nature. And you wonder, like, you know, in the Bible, sometimes you might think, like, how would 40 days and nights of rain, you know, flood? Well, in 2 hours you can see what happened down there. So imagine that, like, on a vicious global scale. Of course, I think also the earth opened up and water from beneath came spewing up. Been a while since I read that scripture. I'll have to go back and read it. What screw are we using here? It's AM, because they want to have different screws. So I'll put this little back panel on here. This one's going in with the AM screw. And whether or not you believe the Bible or not, there is evidence of a major flood event. Archaeologists don't like to talk about it, but there is evidence of that everywhere. Okay, and you can trust it because I just said it on YouTube, right? You can trust what I say. Okay, that is together. Now we're going to ladle in some windows. Single windows. Dumb design. So I'm going to take and unroll these. Get you up just a little bit. I feel like you were right up on me. Now you're back a little bit. Anyway, if you're hanging out here, thanks for watching. Checking out any of these build vids. Much appreciated. Hopefully this will be done sooner or later after this big box here. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I think 5 more boxes after this. Okay, these have a larger lip on one side. The larger lip's going to orient down, you know, towards that larger radius of this deck panel. So I'm going to stick these in just like the instructions say. I'm not going to change them up any. Okay. Yeah, work was just like blah today. I did a lot of stuff, but it's just, there's no like job satisfaction there today for me. Even though I did a lot of stuff, it just, ugh. It's hard to describe it. Alright, there's that. Another white, another clear, I should say. Clear. We got rain here too, like we keep getting some rain showers, like it feels like it's raining everywhere. Our street will get, my street I'm on will get going pretty good, but we're kind of, there's like a, you know, there's like a slope. Luckily I'm towards the top, and it just runs right down. This whole area, I mean, we're at like 6,000 feet up here, but this whole area is like considered, I think, swamp area. So I don't know how that factors in. But the soil does get kind of swampy when it gets too much water. Kind of boggy, which is kind of crazy to think about up here. Alright, couple of dark windows. Let's see. Another dark down here. We're starting this row down here. Actually, you know what I'm going to do? Before I start messing around, I'm going to put the back light reflector panel, whatever they're calling it, reflector panel. I'm going to put this on here to hold these down, and it goes something like this, something like that. We're going to use 2 AM screws. Get a couple of these AM screws out. M for metal, so of course dip the tip, 3-in-1 oil. Snug this down. I was going to go see Jurassic Park over the weekend, take the kids to it, but we kind of decided not to because it had some, seen a few things where it just sounded like it wasn't a great movie. And it's so expensive to go see. I think all those Jurassic movies, they're kind of played out by now. It's like a rehash. It's hard to recapture the original feeling, you know, from the original Jurassic movie. Alright, that's in. Let's put some more windows in place. But I'm sure it'll be a decent watch once it's on streaming. I'm just not going to pay for it. I'm not going to go to the movie theater and buy expensive tickets and expensive. When I go, I need some popcorn and Coke at minimal for the experience. Otherwise, what's the point? You know, I need the whole package. Multiply that for the whatever the kids want, and it gets pretty expensive to go see a movie. So I'm gonna go see saving it up to go see Superman. And I've already heard negative on that too, but I'm gonna go ahead and see that one because what in the world's going on here? Look at that. Look at that big chunker. That is different. What is going on? Okay. Do we have a special window here? We do. We have a biggie. Wow. We got this big chunker. A big chunker window. What the heck? Let me get one of these out. I can't even roll this out. I'm going to have to cut it. That's ridiculous. How dumb is that? So now we have yet another size window. How dumb is that? Just stupid. So I'm kind of hopeful that, you know, Superman's going to be a decent watch. I think Lex is going to be good in it. The Lex Luthor in the Man of Steel movie, or the Batman versus Superman movie, was crap. Crap, man. I don't even remember what that actor's name is. He's not a bad actor. He's just, he played that part completely wrong. Just obscene what he did to the Lex character. Yuck. Icky. Anyway, kind of excited to see old guy Gardner, whatever. Green Lantern. We got another light panel reflector thingy mabobber to put on. Which way does this go? So it goes like that. Okay, and what are we using here? An AM, okay, good. Get this AM screw out. Load it up, dip in the tip. Alright, so what's going on in your world? Post up down below. That's how that looks, but we're not quite done yet. We got to put this phaser array panel here, whatever you call it, right there. Put that back over. DP. This is going to be held in with 2 DP screws. P for plastic, so no lube required. Don't over tighten, just snug it down and ugh. That one's snugged. You can tell, like, the plastic screws have a coarser thread. The screws that go into plastic, I should say. Ones that go into metal have a fine thread because they're cutting their own grooves. There we go. This panel is done. This kit 100 is done. There's the thumbnail. We're just going to leave it like that or let the AI generate me one. Thanks for watching and hanging out. I gotta go make some dinner. Boom.